Hi there and welcome to this lesson in which we're going to be setting up the tools we will need in order to follow along with this course. Basically Python, okay, the programming language itself, and Visual Studio Code, the code editor, okay? So to install Python is pretty simple. Just go to your internet browser such as Google Chrome and look for python.org, okay? You will also be finding this link in the lesson resources, okay? So just press enter and here you are. Then over here I'm gonna press where it says downloads. And in this case, I'm on Windows, so it's gonna say download the latest version for Windows. And you click on download Python, and you're gonna have here the latest version. Okay, whichever it is just fine. You will save it, and it's not gonna take much time. Once it's downloaded, just double click on it. Okay, and here what you're gonna be able to do is install Python on your machine. So here's pretty important that you add Python x.to path. We're not gonna explain what this is. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that this is checked. Okay, and you can directly press here on install now. So let's give it a second. And here it is. Okay, so setup was successful, and this is all. We can just close this window and go to the next thing. Then you will go to this other website. You can either type it in exactly like this, code.visualstudio.com, or you will also find a direct link in this lesson resources. And pretty similar, in this case, we're gonna click here, download for Windows, and it's just gonna take some seconds. Okay, once again, save, and let's give it a, there it is. We can double click on it, and it's pretty similar. Okay, we just have to press on continue, accept the agreement, next. Here, once again, we don't have to touch anything, just next, and then install. Okay, I am not gonna do it since I have already installed it. After doing that, I really recommend that you restart your machine just to make sure that everything is all right. Okay, and once that this is done, what you can do is to go to the Windows here. And over here you can type in Visual Studio Code and you should be able to find it. You can pin it to the taskbar. Mine is already here, that's why it says unpin. You can pin it to the start, create a shortcut, whatever you want, okay? But in this case, I'm just gonna open a brand new window, okay? So basically just opening up the application, okay? You may have here like a different interface, different colors. I'm gonna show you how to exactly put this theme in a second. So the first thing I have to know is that you have this left bar, okay, and here you have a button, okay, which is this one, this kind of puzzle, which is called extensions, okay? And here you have like the extensions. I have a lot of them already installed. And the first one that I'm going to show you is a color theme, basically this color theme, because it's not the default one. So in this case, I can check my own color theme by going to the settings, themes, color theme. And well, as you can see here, that I have a lot of them, okay? And the one that I'm currently using is called OneDark Pro. So in order to install it, you just look for it. So OneDark Pro. Once again, this is completely optional, but if you want to actually make it look exactly as mine, you see that OneDark Pro, you press install over here, and then you just set it as the color theme. It also has some variations, okay? You can change them here, okay? And whenever you want to change your themes, you go to settings, themes, color theme, and we'll select which one, whichever you like. Okay, I have a lot of them here installed. Okay, once that this is done, another extension that we're gonna be needing is the actual Python extension. So let's just look for it. So it's called Python. Let's give it a second, and here it is. Check that you have, for example, Python debugger and other things from Python, but the actual one that you want is Python. Okay, once again, I already have this one installed. The only thing I have to do is press install, and that's all. And with this, you are good to go. I will see you in the next lesson. Hi there, and welcome to this new lesson in which we're gonna be doing our first Hello World. So it's basically our first program in Python, which is basically gonna show a message that will say exactly that, Hello World. So something pretty simple to make sure that we have the correct setup. So for this, we're gonna go to the left bar, and over here we're gonna click on Explorer. So here's where you will see your files opened, okay? And right now we don't have any file opened. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing is opening a folder, okay? So you can create a folder wherever you want, and you should use that for this course. So here's the location where I want my files, and I will just select this folder, okay? And here it is. You may be prompted with this. Restricted mode is intended for safe code browsing. You just press here manage, okay? And you just press trust, okay, just so that everything works fine. You can then close this from here, and here you are. Okay, so once again, here we are in the Explorer. Now we can do different things, such as creating a new file or a new folder. In this case, what we want to do is to just create a brand new file, and here we can call it however we want. So for example, I will call it hello world, like this. And the important thing here is the file extension. I'm not gonna be super technical. What is the file extension? You may actually know some of them. For example, MP4, MP3, PNG, JPG. Those are all file extensions. And in order to write Python code, the file extension must be py. Okay, so .py, exactly like this. Okay. Another thing that I will tell you, okay, is that maybe these icons do not pop up, okay? And if you have some pop-up like this, like do you want to allow public and private networks to access this app, just press allow. If you don't have this icon or you want some custom icons, because I don't really remember if this was by default, you have another extension here, or a lot of extensions that are called like pretty icons or better icons, something like this. Fluent icons, you can see like I have a lot of them installed. Material icon theme, I have like a lot of these ones, which basically just some of them add these icons in case that you are not seeing them. So here you can see we can generate code, select the language. Well, we don't want to do any of that. We just want to click here, okay, and here we can start typing. So in order to do a hello world in Python, it's pretty simple. We just have to write in lower cases. Here in programming, it's super important that we match exactly the code. So I will write here print. Okay, as you can see, I have like a lot of things here going on. Don't really worry about that. And then I'm gonna open up parentheses. Okay, and I'm gonna also open up quotes. As you can see, also an advantage of using a code editor such as Visual Studio Code. By the way, you can use whichever code editor you want. Most of them work pretty similarly. I really like Visual Studio Code because it's pretty easy to install and all that. But one of the main advantages is that if we use a code editor, we have these things that if we write a parenthesis, it's automatically closed and open. If we write quotes, it's automatically open and closed. So that's one of the main advantages. So just for you to know that. And inside of this print, I'm gonna just write my message. So hello world. Okay. Now, how exactly do we execute this very simple program? So we have this button at the very top, okay, run Python file, okay, and we can click on it. And as you can see here, we have the hello world. So pretty simple. Let's do one more print just so we specifically check that everything's going fine. We go to the end of the line, press enter, that will insert a new line, and we write the same thing, print, parentheses, quotes, and I don't know, let's say, how are you doing? Okay. Let's run this Python file again. And here we have it. Hello world, how are you doing? By the way, you may notice that if you click, for example, over here, you have like way more options to run this, but we don't really care about it. We're just going to using this kind of triangle icon to run it. So it's basically that. And if you ever feel that because you have been running this a lot of times, it's getting a little bit clumsy, you just press here, kill terminal, and now it's gonna be completely clean once you open it up again. So that is all for this lesson, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.